You know
Anyway, so yeah,
that.
so but seriously, yeah,
Mm. Yeah,
which
like
so
it would be, I think it would be like wise to do the gang stuff, but I want to do the forest.
yes, yes, no, I understand.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Why would you go with wisdom? Why change now?
Yes.
Totally up to you guys. Because, like I said, assuming you don't spend long fucking around at the school and you just go in, go, you can
Mm.
knock that out, and then all you gotta do. I mean, you can assassinate 8 people by yourself, right? Unless there's more there, in which case you might be in trouble. I don't know.
Or
And
I will
and that's
be
the other
like,
thing. The
yeah.
forest, depending on how big the forest is and what's involved there, that in itself may be hours upon hours of walking
Mm.
through the forest.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was last time, Yana. You got partway through. But like I said, if you go after it, then you can be back here with just barely enough time to maybe complete it in time.
Uh, yeah.
So it'll be dramatic either way.
Yeah. I would need to recruit somebody to help me next week.
Oh, if you can, well, next week, yeah. Are you on the schedule alone right now?
Yes.
Yes, she is. That's what I
I
was
would.
saying.
You could go to a different plane of existence and hide from this guy.
Yeah, that's also true.
Or,
But that would make it
there's
hard
always
next
the
time, yeah.
or. There's the clever way of doing it too. I'll give a
Uh-huh.
fucking refill for anybody who comes up with the clever thing.
Mm.
I know. Pete's already thinking about it. I can feel his fucking brain working from here. The clever way to do two things at
Mm.
once.
Weird. I don't know.
Well, one option is that there's the rest of the Lockpick gang.
Hmm.
You could pass a message on to them to get them to
Oh,
handle.
There you go,
yes,
your hand,
yes,
Pete.
yes, yes. That's a great idea. I would love those guys to have my trouble to solve.
To speed through this,
Mm.
because time and stuff. It shows Pete handing a sealed envelope to
Ollie?
Ollie, and her going, "I understand," and taking
Great.
it. And then she holds out her hand again. Pete's like, and then it shows some candy vouchers, and she goes, "I understand," and leaves. And right, they will get a fucking note to uh, go and assassinate people. They're gonna love that because they're always like, "What do we do?"
Yeah,
Pete.
In the note, there will be information about how since they don't know about the gate.
Oh no, Pete, your job is to write said note
Yeah,
and send it to
before
me,
this
and I
session.
will,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
will copy paste it
mm.
and give it to them because won't that be lovely?
Make sure to tell them they are a Lockpick gang.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Now whether the guys who betrayed you twice, no, 3 times actually do it or not, who knows? But they are playing tomorrow and they always
Yeah,
like missions.
yeah,
So
hopefully.
They like being given stuff to do.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to do it. So yeah, Pete, if you write the note, Ollie will give it to him,
Yeah, yeah.
as well as the other stuff that you requested to be given to people.
Hmm.
Although if you don't want the other stuff given to those two and just like go here, kill these guys, that's fine too.
Well, there'll be two notes. One is go here, kill these guys, and the other one's a little bit of an info
Yeah,
dump that they can do with what they want. But
lovely.
Good.
probably confuse the two guys, the
I
poor
would
guys.
after hearing about what you heard about, your instinct is to take your name off of the fucking note because they'll probably turn it in.
No, you just signing Joker and it's fine.
I'm more interested in the note in what Matt, Scott, and Sheila make of the note
Mm, yeah.
That should be a lot of interesting shit there.
because I think that'll be the first session for Scott and Sheila in the third
Mm.
season, won't it?
Yep,
So
that'll be fun. Yana could
so
always try to either change her day to Friday, August 17th, or convince John Levy to play on August 18th.
Mm. I will look at
He's on my
Fine.
Facebook, and in fact, he may even be in the
I think he's got the whole thing
video.
with soccer or whatever, so that's probably restricting what him being able to play on weekends, I assume, which is why he hasn't put his name down for stuff like that.
Hmm.
Just make sure he's in.
I'm going to play the what the fuck card and raise my swimming by 10.
Yeah, Yana. He is John Levy is a member of the Facebook Anywhere, Anytime, Anywhere group. So
Okay.
enjoy.
Okay. I
Swim,
think he
swim.
sent me some message like, "Hi, I'm here,"
Cool.
so I can message him.
He's
Hi.
not just a creeper now. So
Yeah.
he's actually somebody that you need to bend to your will.
Yes. Make him part of the Lockpick gang.
Oh my God, that's going to become a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frightening.
Get rid of that one. Because I think we might need them.
Okay, so let me know when you want me to continue on with forest fun.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go into the forest. Let's see
Okay.
what awaits us. What sort of great big surprise.
Yes, let's do it. Finally, the forest is here.
And that's when the internet connection failed. John's like, no. Okay, you guys headed over. Now, the only roll you need to make initially, because you're going in an early evening into the spooky forest, because the best time, or actually at night, it's nighttime when you go in there because you had to wait for the door to be able to work. Is the best time to go into a spooky forest is at night. Please figure out exactly what you're bringing. The only roll you're going to need to make is one stealth roll at full to go across the scrubby field into the spooky forest, because the spooky forest
So
is
if it's going to
strictly
be night, one of the things I wouldn't mind getting in before we bugger off out of the town is torches.
Mm-hmm.
You can get hold of Magitech torches in town if you want. Those are on the list, and they're powered by Chris. The Chris is 20, the torch is probably another 10, unless I put the price down for them. So like 30 each. Yeah, 30 pieces of silver, sir. I'll take 2. That ruins the whole thing right there.
I thought I saw something about light.
Yeah, let me look for.
I did a search for torch and I couldn't find anything.
I'd probably put it under flashlight, being an American.
I have a lantern.
I don't know if I'd want to carry a lantern. Magical flashlight. There we are.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of flashlights as well.
10 silver pieces, uses 20 silver Chris to power it, works for a very amount of time. Luck roll for a PC, do a luck roll every time you turn it on. If you crit or succeed, it works. If you leave it on, GM will have you make random luck rolls because he's a dick. If your luck is high enough, the flashlight might work until you take it to a non-magic zone. So yeah, 30 silver total. I was right.
All right, so
those are much better than a lantern, just because they're easier to block off some of the light and stuff like that.
As I mentioned, the other thing I was going to do is get a room at the hotel so we can leave stuff there.
The super expensive hotel, it's the second best in town.
Yeah, that way we can leave our good clothes there, change into the school clothes.
Everybody thinks you've got some sort of fucked up ring. Let's see. We'll just triple that price. 40 silver per night there. The Hilton.
All right.
That's a room capable of holding all 3 PCs, because that's what you want in a room.
Mm-hmm.
Get your own fucking bed.
So 40 silver per night. So 30.
See, and that's in Gothic City, man.
1200 silver. My brain is slush at the moment.
Shit's all expensive and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not that the woman with no name would realize that. But
yeah, I have no idea. I just
Right,
let it.
so I'll get the room for a month, which I think works out to be about 17 gold.
Good.
Just to make it easy.
Okay.
Oh, 17, not 70. That makes more.
70 gold per night would be awesome. I'll be right back. Restroom.
Yes, I need to do the same thing. All right. So
Me.
yeah, just remember that,
Mhm.
Yana, that there's a
We
room
have
at the
to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Heston. It also means it potentially gives us a place to store the guns and
Mhm.
other stuff like that.
Mhm.
So we don't have to worry about them getting found.
Yes, that's good.
All right, I've got myself.
What a great tagline for this. The Lockpick Gang, the adventures of Shotgun Joker and fuck.
Yeah.
That'll make people go,
What? Yeah.
okay. I had to use an asterisk instead of a U because people are real weird about that. It's like, no, if you use an asterisk, it's okay. Nobody could possibly know what that word is then,
Yeah.
unless they're naughty.
Mm.
Fucking people.
Mm.
I always tell them Jesus knows what letter you wanted to use and thinks you're a pussy for not using it. So anyway, right. So after dealing with your accommodations, getting changed, dropping off the note, and then we're back to the stealth roll.
Mhm.
Simple stealth if failing this, pretty much land you back in the dungeon. May get her killed again because once wasn't enough for her. No, she wants more death. To her, yes, kill me now.
Yep.
Um.
Come on.
Oh. I
Death! She screams, drawing
Wait a
attention to
minute.
him. Give me death!
Didn't made it, so I
Death!
reroll. I spent the hero.
Oh. Don't you want to just stand in the field and scream death?
Another.
She tells the teachers where you're going and then goes and you guys
I
get.
was going to say when she runs into the teacher's staff room.
Yay! I'm free and now I'm running around crazy.
I spent another one and I made it.
Yeah, I figured you were in your fucking pause death roll there.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. You guys head on in and let's see. Nighttime description. Much more fun. No starlight nor moonlight can pierce the thick canopy above. You are sitting there with your lights mostly covered, illuminating the ground only a little bit in front of you, hoping that nothing else fucking notices and shit. Oh, it is super fucking scary in here.
I warned him
Question.
about
Sorry.
the traps.
There's traps in here as well. You didn't tell me about that before.
Welcome to the
Is there anything else you wish to remember and tell me about?
I
Not
just
until
think
you're ready. It shows a
Oh.
close-up of his foot from the side, and it shows something. He's like, traps, eh? And his foot's just standing.
traps and then probably some kind of like man-eating beast is here.
So
how did you deal with it previously? You just ran away?
Yeah.
He's like, are you fucking kidding me? We can barely see anything except this small patch of ground.
I turned back because I ran into a trap. And nobody wanted to go with me.
Okay. Well, let's see how far we can go this time.
Yes.
Did we want?
Joker doesn't look like he wants
Was there anything you encountered that needed things like rope?
No.
Like ravines and stuff?
No.
Okay. All right. So we don't need the silk rope.
I don't think so.
The short distance you went in, Yana, no rope would be required.
Yeah. Nope.
But of course, there was a long way past that.
We shall see.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
You guys know what you've got on you and stuff? I'm assuming that
Yes.
the flashlight, which is mostly covered, because otherwise you're just kind of announcing you're in the forest.
Yeah.
Hello,
we're over
in
here.
one hand and pistol in the holster, or in the other hand up to you. I don't care which.
Yeah, in the
Just let me
holster.
know. Okay.
So it doesn't get knocked out and goes kaboom.
You guys hear a fucking rotting branch break somewhere in the forest. It sounds like a fucking shotgun, which you don't have.
I want a
Exciting.
shotgun. I wonder if that custom gun shop can do shotguns.
No problem.
Yeah, another time.
Eventually, you get up to a bunch of old dried branches lying about. There's a clear path through them with some moldy leaves on top and whatnot.
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm going to look around at the tracks and stuff around the area.
It looks like, give me a tracking roll.
Oops, get on there.
It looks like a while ago, maybe a week, maybe two, 3 people went in, kids.
Mm-hmm.
3 people went out, also kids. Probably the same kids.
Who could that be?
It looks like also there's some blood on one of the leaves.
So what happened here previously?
Nothing.
Is there a trap just in here? Is there a trap just in front of us here?
It looks like it.
Shall we go around?
Yes.
You guys circle around where there may or may not be a trap. She's very cagey all of a sudden on this.
I didn't do anything.
No problem. Let's see. Eventually, you come across. Give me spot hidden rolls at either half or -30 because you only have the small patch of light. You can't see shit, and neither of you have learned to see in the darkness yet, which just impresses me.
Yes, actually.
Wow, you guys both spot a fucking trip line that goes to like a log fall thing. So like if you hit it, then this delicately balanced log will fall on you. You don't think it'd kill you, but it definitely fucking hurt.
No.
Let's avoid that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys go around that. Eventually,
just being careful going around it in case someone set up traps in case someone notices it goes around it.
Yeah. Take a card. They did. So you avoid those traps as well, bastards. You think you find that the other traps were some caltrops that were hidden under leaves, and she seems to recognize these. Like, yeah, look at that. Same place as last time. You're like, so eventually,
anyway, sorry.
You guys continue on. And eventually, you see like a foot in a shoe up ahead, and she starts smiling and nodding again, which isn't fucking good.
So that's the dead student you mentioned?
I think there's like a shoe, and then the body is a bit further.
Okay, so it's not attached to the shoe.
I don't, if I remember correctly, which is.
You guys go up to find the shoe is still on the foot, which is attached to the body. And she goes, wow, there you go. And it seems like it's a corpse of a kid in an old desiccated school uniform. And there's tiny spiders with yellow bands around their legs wandering around the body, which she just now remembers after seeing them. You see, McKay looks like he's in some sort of physical pain right now as he notices you noticing this.
I actually have it written down here.
Do you want to examine the skeleton or move on? Try to get someone.
I'll have a bit of an examination.
Give me a biology roll, please. And if you make that, an evidence analysis roll.
Yep. All right. Where is my biology? There it is. Yep. Make my biology evidence analysis.
It is a real skeleton.
Full evidence analysis by 1.
Although the skeleton itself is older than the school uniform indicates it should be. It seems more weathered than the school uniform.
Yeah. What is there a particular house?
Yes, you told me.
Yes. Which house was it, Yana?
Green. I
Green.
think.
There you go. Green.
Dragon.
Whichever. Green slaves. I will make a note of that. Thank you, Yana. Take a card, Yana, for fucking remembering something.
I know stuff.
You know stuff. Excellent. Now, you don't see that. Oh, Yana, give me a fucking memory roll because you are coming into a different area which you may or may not remember anything about.
Ooh,
Is that correct? Oh
I
my.
think so. Yeah. Memory. Yes.
This is almost as far as you got. You remember that high overhead in the trees, there was a bunch of different spider webs, which should be significant to tell them about. But more than that, you're not really certain. Some of them were man-eaters or giant spiders or something like that. You're not sure. Or worse. No, it's worse. That's right. You just can't remember what.
I tell him.
Unless you actually remember, and then you tell him whatever you want.
I think it's a man-eater, but I don't know more. I tell him what I know.
She looks at you and goes, stuff.
No, I tell him about the spider
right.
webs and the man-eater, and there was a trap also that punched me in the head.
Okay.
Which
All right.
explains a lot.
You guys continue on. Give me spot
carefully.
hidden. You're going slow, watching shit.
Mm-hmm. Normal spot hidden or at -30?
Normal spot hidden. You're going really slow because she said there's a trap coming up, and you're like, okay.
There's a trap and there's man-eating spiders overhead.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
La, 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 la,
I stop her before she hits her head again.
Excellent. You stop her just before she hits a trip line. She goes, oh, that one is familiar. That's the one that got me here.
Yes. Thank you.
No problem. Give me tracking rolls as you continue on past the furthest that Yana has ever gotten before.
Nope.
No.
Excellent. It shows like all this creepy shit around you guys, but you can only see like the little pool of light that you're allowing out. And right, give me spot hidden rolls. -20.
If we can't see the creepy stuff, we can't fail. We don't need to lose San over it.
Yes.
Hooray!
I will spend a skill plus 15.
So
then I'm just at -5, which is going to be 83.
I didn't make it.
Oh, I see that.
No, I didn't make it either. I'll blow a hero point on this one.
But
-20, which will be 88. 68, sorry. Yes, by half with the -20.
Okay, right. Both of you give me luck rolls at -30. If you make it, you're golden. If Pete makes it and Yana doesn't, then Pete can go for a grapple roll. Holy shit!
Oh.
That's okay.
Luck roll at -30. No, I do not make it.
No problem. You stop. You're like, oh, I don't want to put my foot there. Don't want to put my foot there. I made my spot hidden. And then you look over, and Yana is going through a bunch. Okay, basically, these are Viet Cong style sideways punji sticks. So imagine a hole, and it has like cloth stuff and then punji sticks attached to it. So you step in the hole, and that causes the cloth to go down. The punji stick stab you in the side. Right. So she's walking through a bunch of those and hitting none of them. It is fucking surreal because she hasn't noticed them. She's not even really looking at the ground very much. She's like looking around like, I think the big spider is going to drop on my head. And she's completely missed all those fuckers somehow. And you're like,
I'm the Lockpick gang.
No problem. Give me listen rolls, please.
Ooh, made it.
Did not make it.
Okay,
Yana, it's not a fumble.
You hear something large moving around.
Ooh.
It sounds like it's coming from the up above you.
I do this and point up.
She either is just illuminated her face from below,
No,
or pointed the flashlight up.
no,
Your choice,
I
'cause you've only
didn't.
got the two
I'm
hands.
careful with the flashlight and not doing anything.
I think illuminating your face from below would be awesome, because that's what Joshua McKay needs to get his fucking high ass Sandy down a bit. Now, let's see, Yana, since this is kind of your quest that you have drugged the poor shotgun Joker on, give me the big luck roll. Lower is better. The big luck roll.
I do have some skill cards if you need some.
She's dying for skill cards right now. Dying for them.
I made it nothing special.
If only you'd burn through those skill cards. No problem.
It's like I have 70, so it's almost like.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So, if only she had had a skill 10 card. Oh, that'd have been
Well,
my
it was a
half.
skill 15 that I was going to trade her.
Oh, Yana.
I'm too like I'm rolling too quickly, so I always roll before you say that.
Nice.
That
It's really fucking the wind picks up a bit, and whatever the fuck is like moving around above you seems to be intermittent, and it's moving around above you. But only Yana hears that, because Pete's worried that she's gonna put the flashlight on the bottom of her face and go, "I'm the leprechaun."
I try to like. I think I can like point it out to him. Like I stop him and do some movement. Like I think I can like.
Give me a signaling roll, sure.
Oh no.
If
But
you
this
make
is
it,
like
we'll have Pete try his.
I think
She stops you and she goes.
This is kind of.
Joshua goes. She's like,
I don't have. Oh. Yes. Nice.
You do have signaling, woman.
You do have signaling now.
Yeah.
Pete, go for your signaling roll.
No, I do actually. I actually have it do it at a living, but no, I do not make it on that sort of roll.
Right. You're not sure why, but you can feel your butt kind of clamping together right now. You're like, ah! So whatever it is, horrifying, you think. Absolutely. As far as you can tell, leprechauns are coming to get us.
So
or stay there and wait for something to drop on Pete's head, because you know it'll be Pete's head it drops on. This is something to look forward to.
Probably continue.
Very well. You guys continue on, and the forest gets more and more fucking smooth. Now mist is starting to roll in around you guys. Your flashlights are giving off just little, and then ground mist starts coming in, so then you won't be able to see the fucked up traps and shit. Do you wish to continue on?
Yes.
Very well. Right. Give me listen rolls, please.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Your path is taking you. Well, it's not a path, but actually, give me essence rolls. I'm curious on something. Lower is better.
Essence.
Go, essence. Go.
Oh
essence.
my god.
Nice.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
I do essence by 2. Yana does essence by 1.
Both of you, if you don't have a check in essence, please take one. Yana's like, this is the way we must go. And Holmes is like, I concur. But okay, so this is your path, right? But off this direction, you can hear, it sounds like a fire crackling and the low buzz of conversation. You're going to guess that it's maybe like 50 meters away-ish, something like that.
About 50 meters?
Roughly. What to do?
Let's quietly.
Let's move.
Silly.
Yeah, we'll move 20 meters, so we're about 30 meters away.
Okay, so you're beginning a stealthy approach and stuff. I don't need distances. You're going to come up over a hill.
There's a reason for a distance. I've got a card that allows me to hear stuff 30 meters away.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you guys move a little bit that way, and then he goes.
Yeah, I play eavesdrop.
Ooh.
Okay, right. They're talking, and it's like, by the way, take a card for a brilliant way to fucking Jan. The conversation's actually too far away to even, unless you can crit a listen roll, and then you can have your eavesdrop too. But I wasn't even going to ask for a roll for this shit. Give me a crit listen roll, Yana, just to make Pete's card play look bad. Yeah, because you got a crit.
No.
Good. Right. Pete, it seems to be a bunch of people talking to each other. And one of them goes, so a couple weeks ago, that was a good drill. None of the kids died. They got scared off beforehand. And their guy goes, who the fuck are you, Mr. Exposition? We all know this. He goes, right. But I've heard that the Lockpick gang is active again. They're going to be making their fucking way back soon. My guess is tomorrow morning. So tonight we can eat, have some stuff. Don't worry, I've got the fucking small ones out looking and stuff, but they're pretty inactive at night. So in the morning, this place is going to be completely tight as a drum. Yeah, I don't think any kid, no fucking 12-year-olds are going to come out into this forest in the middle of the goddamn night. This place is absolutely terrifying for kids. Well, we're definitely the worst thing in here. Yeah. All right.
So there was 2 or 3 people.
Your guess, because given the other grunts and stuff, your guess is probably 10 to 15.
Ooh.
And they sounded large.
Okay, I will lean over and whisper in Mildred's ear, 10 to 15 people.
That's when she sprints toward them, drawing her fucking knife.
Uh,
Those are like leaping toward him. It's like, you're 12. Oh, shit. What? Who's that? Who's there? Okay, so moving on. You guys continue on. And, right. You go into, you get to the edge of a really thick growth. It's almost like the trees they're growing. Give me either natural history or botany rolls. Yeah.
botany. I have botany.
Botany. Is natural history on this? Yes, it is botany.
Yes.
And you hear a lot of creaking, like big tree creaking.
I made botany.
You guys both made botany?
Yes.
Goddamn. These trees are growing unnaturally close together, forming almost a fucking thick ass fence. It's several trees deep, and their trees don't grow that close together because they need sunlight and shit. These apparently are ignoring a lot of those rules and going, I've always wanted a buddy.
Hmm.
And like tons of them, hundreds, thousands.
Oh.
But you notice that right in front of you, and you're not sure if that creaking when you're approaching it was maybe the trees moving or not, but it seems that there's a fucking opening.
Nice.
Oh.
That's not a trap at all.
Oh yeah, if the opening wasn't there and you were on the inside, unless you got a fucking lumberjack's axe in that little pack and shit, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go inside.
Okay. This is the way Yuri is right.
You guys head on in. Eventually, you notice that it's it's almost like there's occasional sparkles in the air, like fireflies and stuff. But you notice that the whole area is becoming not super dark like it was before, but more like movie dark, where you can kind of see a little bit. The flashlights help, of course, but it's kind of movie dark where the audience can get an idea of what's going on and stuff. And you go into a glade, and there's a big pool in the middle of the glade. And then on the other side of the glade, there's another almost notch in the wooden fence that surrounds this, letting you go in deeper.
Interesting.
The water seems very, very still in the pool.
Huh. Should we? I look around. Is everything like weirdly silent?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, it's fucking. You're like you feel your skin trying to crawl off and go somewhere else.
And the water, the pool looks like a natural pool, or like somebody made it.
You're not sure. It's almost too clean for a natural pool, but it's still conceivable for a natural pool. So could be either one, because trees don't grow like this. The pool is in the exact center of a circle of trees.
Yeah, that's
The
not.
pool is round. The trees are round.
Mm,
Your brain hurts. You look around with your brain hurting. It's almost a sandy roll just standing here. Fortunately, you have Joshua with you. He'll make it okay.
Let's go around the pool carefully and keep going.
okay.
No problem. You guys continue on until you get into a bigger glade. You go through the notch in the trees into a bigger glade. And here there's no need for the flashlights because of the flashing and light coming off of a cocoon of energy bound in 3 insubstantial chains, a man floating a good 10 meters off the ground in a huge clearing.
Yeah, we found the sleeper.
Take a card for giving the least dramatic possible. Oh, there's a sleeper. Good for him. What's he doing?
Hmm.
Hey, you guys are standing there. Apparently, you've managed to get by tons of fucking guards, traps, dead bodies, scary shit left, and all that kind of thing. And now you're here.
Interesting.
You look at the figure, which is quite still, bound in the 3 different chains of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, sorry, one chain is of energy, one chain seems physical, and another chain seems kind of like light or something like that. Give me essence rolls, give me analyze magic rolls instead. Yeah, sexy.
Before doing, I was going to pull out my special glasses and activate them and have a look through them and see what it looked like.
Holy shit, you say. It shows your eyes liquefying and flowing out of your head, and you're like, ah. Yeah, okay. Now give me, Pete, you're at a plus 20 on your analyze magic as your glasses are attempting to help with this particular thing for some reason. Thanks for turning on the light, Jan. I was worried that you were in the forest there.
She was going for the atmosphere.
Yes.
Too much atmosphere.
I didn't make it.
I shall play the skill plus 15.
You notice that your goggles are actually trying to help you. They haven't before. Odd, you think. They may not again. Odd.
Nope, I do not. I will blow one.
You're still at the bonus because it's from the goggles rather than the cards.
Yeah. No, the 15 I got from the card I will not have.
Very well.
So, where's my analyze magic? Yes, so I make my analyze magic.
Cool. Okay, there's the physical chain. It's not magic, it's just a big chunk of fucking chain. There is a chain of magic that is binding him, and then there is a chain of emotion which is binding him.
Interesting.
Now, let me do the cool ass roll. I need something super low for something here. That is not it. Carry on.
Yeah, I will I'll advise Mildred what I can see, what I've worked out.
And you're not sure even how to get up there because the chains themselves are not lashed to the ground. They're just wrapped around the figure, which is 10 meters up.
Interesting.
About 2 stories tall. Yeah.
It's
There's
not
nothing
possible.
close to it.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not sure what's up. Well, you know what's up. It's up.
This is interesting.
Can we make the guy out?
Oh, and Pete, with your goggles and your successful roll, the whole sphere is 0 gravity.
Well,
Neat. Yeah. It's a big sphere, too.
Yeah, but how to get there?
Well, the sphere actually extends all the way to the ground. So the sphere
Oh.
itself is 10-meter radius.
so
Okay,
you could
so you
step
can go.
into
Yeah,
yeah,
Hmm.
assumably.
yeah,
Something to try.
interesting.
Does the guy's face look familiar at all to us?
You can't really see it from where you're at because he's laying on his back, so his face is up. And
Oh, okay,
you
so he's
kind
not
of have a
slowly
little bit of side.
revolving or anything?
No, he's just laying there, suspended in midair.
Do we go inside?
Well, we're here now.
Yeah, let's go.
He is lying
And-
in the same position as your vision, so although you're thinking it's not you, the nose is different. But actually, hold on, give me spot hidden rolls. At half, you can get enough to go.
Almost half in a fight.
He goes. It's all up to Mildred.
It's not anything
He
special.
goes. Meh. You're gonna have to get up there to find out more, I'm afraid.
We
Well,
shall do so.
yeah, the fact that he was in your dreams and he's sleeping.
So,
Yeah,
who
on
wants to
Ollie's
go
about
into
the-
the mystical area first, i.e., the big sphere that only Pete can see through his glasses?
Well, I don't see it, so. But he told me.
So, you're going in first?
Yes.
Or are you pushing his? Okay, right. Yana, first off, you go into a 0G area. Your stomach immediately begins flip-flopping. Give me a constitution roll or vomit time. This is what also happens in a special airplane called the Vomit Comet, which takes people into 0G. I have studied this shit.
No.
No?
I know.
She immediately just, if you want to go for your projectile vomit, you could try to just spray that shit.
Let's try it. New skill.
Yeah?
No.
Okay. She just vomits and stuff, and some of it's just kind of floating at random in there, Pete, and you're thinking, soon I will be in the bubble with her vomit. Hooray.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So, Yana, next, I need you to roll 0G ops, please.
You should have use a rope and one people had.
Well, if you have a rope with you,
Yeah,
but nobody
don't
brought
have.
it because
I know.
it wasn't needed.
I know. I just have good ideas. A little too late.
Look at Pete. He's like, we're fucked. She fucked us again.
I didn't know about this. I didn't know this is here.
Right. Go for that 0G skill. Let's see how you do, Yana. I'm sure you bought that to start with. It's on the sheet, right?
No, didn't make it. Of course.
Okay. Now, let's see. Go ahead and give me a luck roll. Lower is better because you kind of go up and out of the bubble and go, ah!
Didn't make it.
She went out the top of the bubble and then falls to the ground and takes some
Wouldn't
damage.
she hit the bubble again? Because unless she's still traveling.
Well, no, yeah, she's still burned, and she just kind of arcs out because the bubble is big, but she kind of went out. Where's a ball? She went. Ah!
Yeah, I think I will have to pause that.
Why?
Well,
hold on. Find out what the damage is first.
Tell me.
Yeah, but if you roll the damage, she cannot pause it because that's another roll.
Oh.
No, I would tell her what the damage was, and then she can pause it.
Okay.
That's not quite a fumble, so it's only a 2-story fault. It's just a D12, half real, half stun.
Okay.
No, I don't want it.
Oh, you're so picky.
Yeah. Okay, I spend the hero.
Okay. Who knew zero G ops would
Yep,
kick in
in a magic forest.
a magic forest? Exactly.
So where I am now.
You're still trying to make your zero G. Oh, zero G ops. Yeah. Go zero G ops.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Perfect. Guess what the damage is, Yana?
Okay, one more.
Oh, come on, Yana. You can take it.
That's a lot better.
It's better, but I didn't make it.
Oh.
So it's
Then it's a luck roll. If you fail your zero G ops, then it's the luck roll. Actually, you should wait. You were just re-rolling your luck roll. Oh, your luck roll side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are probably getting the 1-story fall, which is pretty much
I made
D6,
the luck
half
roll.
real, half stun.
If it's a luck roll, I made it.
Oh,
That'd be
luck roll.
That'd probably be luck by half for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, half.
Yes.
You tumble. You do the and the vomit cushions you.
Oh
and
no.
you just kind of flat for one stun.
Great.
One stun.
Great. Okay. That's not bad.
Oh.
I look at Shotgun Joker.
Now, if this was a movie, we would innately know how to fly around in there as if Peter Pan had allowed us to fly.
Oh yeah.
Resisting zero G.
Yes.
It's all up to you. She's covered in vomit, laying next to the guy looking at you. There's still plenty of vomit left for you, though. Oh yeah.
Yes, I shall go in there and see what I can attempt to do.
Give me that zero G ops roll. Good luck. There are many ways of doing this other than just jumping. I just want to let you know. Like if you had rope right now, this would be a little easier.
Yeah, if we had rope, we could just slide the rope across and just use the rope to pull ourselves across. Yes, I know that.
I love it.
It just means that we just have to come back another time.
Oh yeah, you'd love nothing better than going through this fucking gauntlet of death again.
+5. I'll play a skill +5.
I may have assistant +10 if you want. I play.
There you go. There you go. She remembered her cards. So
no, not on that.
Oh, well, she hasn't played her assistant 10 yet, has she?
I did.
Good deal. Right. So, Pete, if you're going with the fail on the zero G ops, you can do it. Then it's a luck roll to suck up some damage. And afterwards, you can.
Yeah, I'll spend one.
I still have I've got it here somewhere. We could have it all.
Ah, Will, well done.
Nice.
She pulls out the rope. Fooled you. Now, if you just want rope, that's fine. Or you could have other things.
Let's just think before I use it.
That's probably a real good idea. Let's see Pete flailing around with zero G while you think about what you want. Pete, go ahead and give me that flail around wildly and covered in vomit roll, please.
Nope.
You flail around wildly and are covered in vomit. Go ahead and give me a luck roll to see where you come out of the thing. Crit. You take 0 damage. You land next to Yana and like do the dismount thing.
Now, why couldn't have rolled that for my zero G?
I have no clue. Right. It looks like he was just flying around in there trying to get as much of the vomit out as possible. Actually, yeah. There you go.
So,
all right.
Do we want
to? You can try
roll?
again as often as you want. The only problem is if you get too beat up to continue. You can keep launching yourself in zero G over and over, then doing luck rolls to come screaming out of it. I'm totally good with that.
So the card lets you take one item. So
yeah,
that has to be all one thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, for example, rope would be one item.
Yes. Do we want a rope or something else? Rope is...
Well, the trees are back pretty goddamn far. It's a really big clearing and stuff. And rope would still be tricky, but it would definitely give you some bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Depending on how you
if
do
he's in zero G and he's just floating there, if we had like one of those man catchers or something like that,
Lasso skill would also be a big payoff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows
very
Holmes go, by would I actually know this? And he starts doing lasso tricks. And you're like, what?
Now I've got it I have lasso.
Oh my God.
It's
Wow.
at a low level.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, you could definitely lasso that guy and bring him on down here. Like,
I mean, that's the thing. It's not like we could just keep trying until we get it done or something, or until we fumble, or until we get tired or break. Or
you do the same thing with 0G, technically. I mean, until you get
Yes.
too beat up and go unconscious, you can continue flying around that vomit bubble as much as you want.
The benefit of lasso means that we don't take damage every time we screw up.
Right. Oh, by the way, Pete, give me the Constitution roll. I want to find out if there's extra vomit in there, please.
Vomit, yes. Where is my con? No.
Just hers.
I make my con.
Just hers. Got it.
So if he's about 10 meters, that's a fairly big distance anyway.
Oh, for a lasso, that's a hell of a throw.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, part of it's energy and stuff, but still a hell of a throw.
Because you got like things like the dog catcher poles and stuff like that, but then you wouldn't be able to hide that under a trench coat, and they're not 10 meters long.
Right. Yes, stomach soon. They will figure it out, and then food will come into you. Sorry. Just talking to the most important person in my life, my belly.
Yeah. So I can't think of anything else at this moment besides rope that we could potentially use due to how far away he is, unfortunately.
Yeah, I also don't know.
Because it's one thing. So things like, a grapple gun or a grapple, that would be just a grapple about the rope, I'm assuming.
I just see grapple gun, shows it come up, hits him in the fucking back of the head and comes out.
Okay.
So she produces a rope?
Yeah, probably.
Play that card, produce that rope. If your rope, Pete, you recognize it. She's been fucking with you this whole morning. Just wanted to get you covered in vomit and watch you squirm.
Yes. Here you go.
Thank you.
I kind of feel sorry for Holmes at times like this. I really do. It's like, here you go, vomit boy. I brought the rope after all. He's like,
You just wanted to see if you could do it.
Yes.
So what do you guys do?
Attempt to lasso him and pull him down.
Excellent. Go for it, cowboy. Cowboy.
What have I got left in my hand?
I don't have anything useful.
Well, I've got slick card play, but I thought it would be useful to hang on to for more likely for like a victory or something.
Well, I mean, if you're really desperate, you've had the replenish for everybody before.
Yeah. But as I said, I won't use that for something. For this, not that. Yep. Nope. You can have a shot if you want.
He reels it back in.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah, I'm not that good either.
He almost tied himself up with that throw, so how much worse can it be?
I tried.
Give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
You guys can pass it back and forth. Basically, if you fumble, then you let go of the rope and it joins him somehow. Maybe ties around him as well.
Nope. Oh, that was
otherwise you just pass it back and forth. I'm totally good with that.
Have another shot.
Nope.
You almost got him.
Oh.
No, I'll spend a hero point. So
there goes the rope. Fuck it. I don't need no fucking ropes.
Nope. Your turn.
Oh, I made it.
Well,
yes.
Holy shit. Right. She lassoed him. It shows like the noose around his neck.
we pull him down.
Yeah.
No problem. He's not coming down.
Well, at least now we can secure the rope and use the rope to get to him.
Yes.
Excellent. You're climbing plus actually you're climbing plus 30 because once you get into 0G, it is freakishly easy to go up a rope. Even Logan can do that.
Made it.
Great. Pete, give me a fumble and you will find a way to hurt yourself real bad on this.
No fumble. Sorry to
Okay,
disappoint.
great. No problem. You guys climb on up the rope. Now that you're looking closer, the guy looks like he is probably middle age, meaning around late 20s, early 30s, greasy skin, slightly upturned nose, vaguely familiar features.
So Ollie's father or something.
Probably.
I'm assuming by vaguely familiar. He reminds us of Ollie.
Oh yeah, especially the skin. Jesus, what's up with this fucking family skin condition? He seems to be unconscious or asleep. You're pretty much floating near him, keeping one hand on the fucking rope, the other on the flashlight. Unless you want to put the flashlight away. Like I said, you really don't need it badly in here. It's movie dark as opposed to real dark.
Isn't from the chains and the thing around him? Isn't that all lit because it's flashing and light chains? So we don't need a torch while we're up here.
You secure it in your pocket, or you just leave it in the air and let it float around and collect vomit like you do.
Yeah.